Hey everybody, I hope y'all are having an amazing day. So today we are in the kitchen and we are canning some sweet potatoes. I went to Costco and I decided that I wanted to try out canning sweet potatoes. So I got 2 of those. I think they're 5-pound bags of sweet potatoes. And a couple of them were rotten, but that's neither here nor there. I just took them out, and so I didn't can a full 5 pounds for each bag. But I canned enough for me and my family. So after chopping them, peeling them, cleaning them, and chopping them up, rinsing them off, I think I rinsed these like 2 or 3 times. Then I wanted to also show you all how big I cut them up. Some of them I actually ended up cutting up a little bit more so I can get them in the jar. And then that's all I did. Now here's how I'm making my simple syrup. I did not measure, I'm sorry, but I basically added that full pitcher of water. I added 2 full cups of just plain white sugar. Then I added 2 cups of brown sugar. And I also added some vanilla flavoring, of course. And then I added a little nutmeg and just a little bit of cinnamon, okay? This is just normally how I make my sweet potatoes without the butter, but this does not have the butter. I'm just making a simple syrup. So here I'm just on the stove warming this up, and I'm stirring it because of course it was thick on the bottom and I did not want it to burn, so I was definitely trying to watch this as careful as I could be. And as you can see, that's about how you want it to be, and I was making sure it was warm. Then I had to do a quick little taste test to make sure it was up to my standards. So as it just continued to warm up a little bit, I think I added maybe 2, maybe 3 more cups of water in the end. Here I have my canner on because you have to pressure can potatoes. This is not an acid food. So I have my canner on, and I told you all before, you should be washing your tops in your jars. So I just threw my lids inside of the canner to make sure that I sanitize them. So now I'm going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of canning salt into each of these jars. I also decided to add a little lemon juice. This is not in the recipe, but I just wanted my stuff to be safe, and so it didn't hurt anything, so I added some. So now I'm taking my simple syrup, of course, and I'm adding my simple syrup into each jar. And once I do this, of course, I'm going to just put the lids on. And then you want to can these, because these are the larger jars, you can these for an hour and a half. If they were the pint size, then you will only can them for an hour and 5 minutes. You definitely want to debubble. I was having a hard time. I was struggling trying to debubble, y'all, but you do want to debubble, and you definitely want to make sure you wipe the rims of each one of those jars, because that syrup is sticky and it gets everywhere. And of course you want to put them on fingertip tight. So here I'm just adding all of my jars back into the canner, and once I add them into the canner, I'm going to let my canner vent for a full 10 minutes, okay? Once it vents for 10 minutes, you'll see it's up. This is after the 90 minutes. It vented. I mean, you have to let it go. Once that drops, that little knob I showed you drops, you could take them out. I was trying to open it, and I almost burnt my darn hand off. So now I'm just taking out my jars. It's been an hour and a half, and I'm just going to let them rest overnight before I remove the rings and put them in the pantry. I hope y'all have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next